Hello guys and welcome to Maintain Glory here with Liverpool, and as you can see, Arsenal are keeping up with us at the top of the Premier League. It's literally a two-horse race, I'd say, between the two of us, going into the second half of the season now, as we've got Christmas out of the way. And what have we got in today's episode? Well, we're going to be taking on 5th place Manchester United and 3rd place Wolves. Yes, we have played them before, obviously, guys, but yeah, Wolves gave us a really tough game, so I thought that'd be good to have in this one. But obviously, Man United, the M62 derby, and I just thought, Liverpool, majority, 99.9% of Liverpool fans always want to see us, take on Manchester United. That's the game that always, when it comes out of the fixture, that one and Everton are the two that we always aspire to look for and see when we're going to be playing them. So they're both at Anfield as well, right? And the other news is, the Ballon d'Or has obviously been announced and stuff, and who the winner was. And I just know nothing, do I? Remember Mr. Lautaro Martinez? Yeah, as you can see right here, wins the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. If you remember, when I took over last season, I was not impressed with him to begin with, and then he ended up being top goal scorer with, I think, 35 goals or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And now he's gone and won the Ballon d'Or. What the hell, It's I should give players maybe a little bit more time, and they'll come through for us. Well, congratulations to him, and it's looking good that we've got a Ballon d'Or winner. And as you can see, also with Mbappe second and a former Liverpool man in Mo Salah getting third. So it's pretty much a clean sweep for Liverpool in that respect. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the game against Manchester United. So here are the two lineups going into this one. As you can see, both going with the same formation, the 4-2-3-1 wide. We've got Alisson in goal. We've got our standard back four, which is good that we've got those fit for this one. We then got Ruben Neves and Jordan Henderson are going to be in the middle. Mariba is going to play in the cam. Lamar is out on the left and Mbappe on the right, with Lautaro Martinez up top. So looking fairly strong going into this one. As for Manchester United, who's that in goal? Interesting goalkeeper choice. We've got Kurt Zuma and Nathan Ake in the defence, I should say. Bruno Fernandes captain in the side. Mason Greenwood up top. We've got Reece Nelson from Arsenal. We've got Everton there. We've got Correa. It's a fairly decent side. It's not maybe a recognisable Manchester United side, but it's still on paper a fairly decent and strong side. So we need to be at our best. Let's see how we do. So first highlight sees Hendo puts it out here to Lamar, puts it into the box. Nathan Ake, though, gets the header away. It's come back here to Hendo now as he knocks it round into Andy Robertson. Can he get it? Oh no, he's decided to lay it back. I thought he might have surged into the box. This time he is going to go into the box. Actually goes for a shot. He's actually come to Jordan Henderson. Wow, first time hit from the captain, and he's leading by example right there, isn't he? As he beats their goalkeeper. And again, was it Manchester? It was Manchester when they didn't play De Gea last time, wasn't it? I think. I'm trying to think, when we beat them 4-0 at Old Trafford. I'm sure, Solskjaer obviously is falling out of favour with De Gea, but I know he was on the bench. But as Trent puts this one in, this time Alte, it is in goal, manages to grab hold of it. Goes long, but intercepted there by Neves. Down here to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who stayed up from the corner, and it's Mbappe, and it's 2. And this has got a similar feel to the Everton game with the early strikes right here, but you don't want it to fall to that man when he's in form. It wasn't the best of clearances from the keeper there, but Trent, like I say, had already stayed up kind of from the corner, and the first time, setting himself kind of strike there from Mbappe, and we are leading by 2-0 now. Corner as Trent puts this one in, but again it's headed away by Manchester United defence, but it has fallen nicely here to Kylian, and now back to Ruben Neves, plays this one across. Lamar's in, and like I say, it's got a very, very similar feel to the Everton game right now. Maybe, I don't know, the crowd is maybe affecting the Manchester United players. I'm not sure. They just haven't got going in this game right now, and we are really fired up for this one. But here is now Manchester United, who, oh, well, they've given the ball away. I was going to say just about trying to get back in the game, but it's Mariba that's intercepted this one. Having to go back, though. Gomez, though, out here to Trent. Trent now into the box. And he's been taken down by Grimaldo, and that will be a penalty. And I think there was a penalty in the Everton game. It's got a very similar vibe to it. And is it Lamar that's going to be stepping up for this? Oh, no, it's Lautaro Martinez who steps up for this one and just sends the keeper the wrong way. And, yeah. Pretty much 3 points, I would say. Like, you know what I mean? Manchester United haven't troubled us at all. So playing out from the back here, Azuma puts this one out here to Everton, and it's we beat Everton, and we're playing against a player called Everton now. As Reece Nelson now has got into the box, Becker sort of gets behind it. Wasn't really convincing, but still gets behind it, pushes it out for a corner. This is the best attack that Manchester United have managed to muster, as Grimaldo puts this one into the box, and we will maybe get away with this one. Well, referee's pulled it back for a foul. So we go into the break in a very convincing manner, 4-0. Manchester United just very, very asleep. They came a little bit more back into it towards the end. As you can see, they've managed to get a few shots on target and stuff. But yeah, we are really in control of this game, and it would be an absolute massive turnaround miracle if they were to get back into this at all. I just can't see us losing three points here right now. So here we are in the second half as Trent throws it into Kylian Mbappe. Trent now tries to get the ball in. It is blocked. It's going to come back here to Neves. Neves just lays it back here to Joe Gomez. Gomez goes out here to find Mbappe, taken down really well. Gets it nice back. He cuts it back towards Trent and just tipped over. Lautaro Martinez coming for his second, but it wasn't tipped over. He actually headed it over. So it's Lamar over this free kick. Nicely bent round, but just a little bit too wide. So some of you eagle-eyed will have noticed that Alex Tellez is, you're probably wondering, hold on, where did he come from? And yeah, we've signed him. I forgot to mention this, but Reguilon has joined Grampus 8 or Evergrande. I'm trying to think. He's gone to China basically in the Chinese league. They came in with a bid. He was he basically said that he definitely wants to talk to them, and so I wasn't going to stand in his way. We got 42 million for Reguilon, and we brought Alex Tellez in here for only 17 million because, like you say, he's 31 years of age, but he's going to be back up. So we brought him in basically to be back up to Robertson. I think for 17 million is a fantastic, sort of signing, to be honest. Like I say, he is 31 now, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he's still got definitely a good couple of seasons in him at the top level. Well, talking of Alex Tellez, he's now going to have to come on because I've literally just pressed to go back into the game, and we picked up a straight injury to Andy Robertson. So yeah, you're going to get to maybe see him if there is any highlights. But yeah, that was a bit interesting. Well, no, there wasn't any highlights, unfortunately, guys. You didn't get to see him, but second half was a little bit subdued, really, and it's the same scoreline as what it was at Old Trafford, 4-0. Yeah, it was just, I think we just got out of the blocks so much faster than what United did, caught them on the hop, and within 20 minutes, the game was pretty much over, wasn't it? And yeah, another great result. Not only is it against our fierce rivals, but it's 3 points, which obviously puts the pressure on Arsenal. So talking of pressure on Arsenal, the North London derby was the game that was also being played on this Saturday, and it's Tottenham. Even though, as you can see here, 2 players sent off for Tottenham, yet they still went on to manage to win that game 2-0. It was they were leading 1-0 before the 2 players were sent off, but they still managed to get another goal with Rashford coming in and getting that second one. So Arsenal have slipped up there massively. I mean, the fact that Tottenham were down to 9 men is crazy that they didn't get back into that game. So we've now got a little bit of a cushion of 3 points, and yeah, not too bad at all. Leicester absolutely destroyed Everton 6-1. And they've had some obviously they got a huge beating by us. They've now had a huge spanking there by Leicester. So Everton not doing particularly well at the moment. What we got here? We've got Chelsea winning. Bournemouth getting themselves, were they on the bottom? No, it wasn't. It was Southampton that was on the bottom, wasn't it? West Ham result there. We got Leeds. I'm just trying to see if there's any other shocks in there. No, I think maybe wouldn't say maybe a shock, but, you know, I suppose the shock is the fact that Tottenham were down to 9 men. I think is more than anything that Arsenal. I mean, because if you look at it, 47 minutes, they have plenty of time to get back into that game. So fair play to Tottenham, and thanks for doing us a favour there, like, you know. Yeah, but anyway, we are now going to be taking on third place Wolves. So Andy Robertson, well, we're going to see a lot more of Alex Telles, because as you can see, he's going to be out for like nearly 3 months, which is probably, well, it's not the end of the season, but it's a fair chunk of the second half of the season that we're not going to be with Andy Robertson. So Alex Telles is actually going to get more game time than maybe what he expected. But there we are. Yeah, unfortunately for us, Andy Robertson is going to be out for 3 months, which is a bitter blow. But like I say, Alex Telles is not too bad, a backup, and like I say, for 17 million, I think was a bargain. So then we welcome Wolves to Anfield with their 4-4-2 formation. Some interesting like players that Wolves have got in their side. I've just noticed with Julian Draxler in there. We got Daniel James, obviously of Man United. Interesting to see that they're playing Connor Cody in the midfield, and Semedo playing as a centre-back. Interesting with Areola obviously in goal as well there. Ross Barkley, Jimenez are on the bench for them. As for us, obviously we've had to make that change because of Andy Robertson's injury. So Alex Telles is coming in alongside Felipe Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will captain the side. Just dropped Hendo only because of fitness, and keeping Ruben Neves on, obviously against his former like teammates and stuff. You know, players tend to play a little bit better against their former teams, don't they? So Bentancur is going to line up against him. Naby Keita is going to come in that cam, but it's the front three that we'd expect with Martinez, Lamar, and Mbappe. Right then. Let's see if we can capitalise with only like, you know, a couple of days between like obviously just beating Manchester United, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. So the Anfield crowd will be buzzing obviously over that Manchester United result. Can we keep the momentum going with this one? And obviously with the fact that Arsenal slipped up, we don't want obviously to slip up ourselves. So it's Lamar with his free kick as he just burns this one towards the far post, and that's the great start for us as Naby Keita sliding in there and has managed to get himself his 4th goal of the season. It was a little bit sort of scrappiest on the goal line. It was a nice ball in to be initially put in, and I think it's Neves that actually gets the header, and Keita reacts much quicker than what the defenders did. Throw in on the far side as Trent throws this one in towards Mbappe. Draxler gets the header on it. It's coming to Lamar. It's going to come down here to Ruben Neves. He's got, I was going to say, Telles out on this side, loads of space, but he's decided to go to the right hand side. Gomez though sees Telles, tries to find him. In fact, I think it was Lamar that maybe was coming in there. Here is Telles now on the ball as he knocks it into Ruben Neves. It goes for this one. It goes to that top corner. That would have been a great goal for him to have scored, but unfortunately just wide. So it is coming up to half-time, and the chance here for Draxler to put this one into the box. It is initially blocked. Neves goes over the top here. Lautaro Martinez just heads this down. Mbappe now just holding up the play. Knocks it inside. Naby Keita into Lautaro Martinez now. Martinez into the box. It's come back here. Keita for his second, maybe. No, Areola's down well in these raining conditions here. Trent now puts this one into the box. A great chance for Lamar, but another save from Areola. Trent again whips this one into the mix, but not able to get anyone on it. But Felipe now has got this. Can he get this ball out to Trent to get it back in the box? He can, but it's headed away from Bentaleb. Wolves are doing at the moment, causing us a few problems, not being able to find any players. But Joe Gomez has stayed up here, and a little bit of an audacious attempt there, but nothing coming of it as Areola just pumped this one down the field, and that will take us into the break. Yes, Wolves do give us tough games. Fair play to them, you know what I mean? They don't make it easy for us, and even though they've not had that many shots, it is only 1-0 to us. So put into the box in the second half, and I think has a player gone down? Penalty, yeah. I was too busy looking at the cross and didn't see what actually happened. But yeah, I'll have to check that back when I edit it. But it's Lautaro Martinez now with a chance, but oh wow, absolutely buries that one, and that is his 16th of the season. The Ballon d'Or winner, proving that I don't know what I'm talking about. So Areola with a free kick here, plays it forward to Daniel James, Cody now, obviously ex-Liverpool. Bentaleb plays it inside. Draxler got to maybe an opportunity to get like Wolves back into this game. It's similar to obviously the result we had at Molineux, as Bentaleb like is like knocking this one up around. It's come here. Alisson has to go long with that one. Lautaro does sort of get something on it, but it's going to come here to Semedo. Semedo now being forced back here. Martinez going all the way back to their goalkeeper. Good pressure from us. But Wolves, I mean, are able to keep hold of the ball. It's a good ball out here, and Trent is on the ball because that substitution hasn't happened just yet with the Reece James coming on. He is waiting on the sidelines, but Lamar has gone in here, and that is number 3. And we have made Wolves kind of pay a little bit here with they were keeping hold of the ball quite well, but they weren't really doing anything with it. Whereas we've like managed to like get hold of the ball here. Mbappe surging forward, just like dinks this one out here to Lamar. He cuts it inside and then hits it on his right, and it's a lovely ball into that bottom corner. So here's that obviously that change I was talking about. So it's Joe Gomez with his throwing in to try and get Mbappe in, but he's been dispossessed here, but it's going to be coming back in maybe from Gomez. No, he's just laid it into here to Bentancur. Back to Joe Gomez now. Gomez now into the middle. Plays it back here to Bentancur, just like knocking it around here, looking to, look for some gaps, whatever. It's interesting to see that Joe has stayed forward for this one. Lautaro Martinez just brings this one down. He's got in sort of Navigator's way, but somehow, it was a bit of a, I don't know, a daisy cutter, wasn't it? Like, you know what I mean? The way that he like sort of like hit that. Keita, little bit back heel flick. Gomez puts this one in, try and get Lamar in to come here to Alex Telles. He puts this one into the box, and it's Kylian Mbappe. Telles will take the assist for that one. An interesting celebration there from Mbappe. I think he's just like dislocated his hip or something. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but there we go. As you can see here, Gomez just like goes out to here. Johnny gets it away. Telles puts it back into the box. Good header from Mbappe as he like nestles that one into the bottom corner, and then does this. Oh, we don't get to see the celebration. So there we go. Yeah, another 4-0 in today's episode. 2 great results and 2 clean sheets as well. So Alisson will be pleased to get those notched onto his Golden Glove belt, as it were. But yeah, a really good performance, as you can see here from Kylian Mbappe. But yeah, it's a good performance overall from the team. It was 19 shots, 11 of them being on target. Impressed with that. And like I say, this could have gone a different way if Wolves had maybe capitalised on some of the possession that they were sort of having, but it wasn't to be. We were very clinical today, which is great to see. So I think everyone was playing. Maybe not. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, I think everyone did play. I was just seeing why Wolves got a game in hand, and also so Manchester City. But I can see Man City have played just down here with not the best result for them, with a 1-1 against Brentford, who were down near the bottom. But we know our results. We got West Ham beating Villa, Chelsea with a good result over Bournemouth. We got Everton trying to get themselves back on track with a 3-0 win over Brighton. Leeds 4-0, pretty convincing win over Watford. We got Leicester, who seem to be on a little bit of a run at the moment. Leicester doing pretty well. I know it is Southampton who are down at the bottom, but after their 6-1 defeat over Everton, they're looking good. Like I say, Man City there, yeah, not having the best of seasons at all. They are up in the European spots and stuff, but with the amount of money that they spend and stuff, you'd expect them to be doing a lot better than what they are. Arsenal back to winning ways with a result over Sheffield United. Tottenham looking strong with their result over Newcastle, and Norwich, they're putting up Manchester United having a bit of a sort of a bit of a bad couple of games, haven't they? Obviously the defeat to us, and now they've just lost to 17th place Norwich, or Norwich would have been in the relegation because obviously those 3 points have just got them out of there. So the top 4 is maybe sort of breaking away a little bit with Wolves, even with that defeat just to us, at the end of the day, they have got a bit of a cushion over the 2 Manchester clubs, and Everton have got themselves, and like I say, Leicester are up there. So and even though Chelsea have not had the best of seasons and stuff, with obviously the change of manager and stuff, they get a good run together. They're not too far off those sort of spots, are they? But there we are, guys. Yeah, another fantastic, games like, for us with obviously the clean sheets and the goals as well. And we will march on. And I'm just trying to think now. Hold on. Yeah, probably. Or maybe not too. No, I was thinking, what's this? Why have we got a friendly? I don't even know what. That's a bit weird. Don't even know why that's there. But we've got a friendly for Shakhtar against Shakhtar. Don't know why that's in there. But there we go. That's a strange one to have thrown in there. Just trying to think whether we come back for, maybe we've got drawn against Huddersfield and Leicester, maybe some cup games in the next episode. See how we do in that. Obviously, we are just ahead of Leicester, but as you can see, Leicester are doing quite well. So that may be a good game for you guys to watch. So maybe, yeah, we'll come back for maybe a couple of games in the cup competitions for the next episode. But you take it easy out there, guys. Stay safe as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.